What up, Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, Fencer, Princer, SoundCloud, SoundClick, Instagram, the gram. I'll be on the gram. I'll be on the gram. Tone 202 on the gram. TTONE 202 on the gram. But it's just another extension of what's up, youngin? It's another extension of the NBA is fake. I had a guy ask me when he watched a couple of my videos and he was like, "Yo, you said you haven't watched the NBA in 15 years," and then another video, you said you haven't watched it in 20 years. I just want to make it clear that, one, I'm not an expert, so, okay, you didn't catch me in a lie, you just caught me making a generalization. But I did go back and look up when's the last championship I watched and then was like, it sucks. This is fixed. The last one I watched was Shaquille O'Neal when he played for the Magic back in 96. 95 and 96, back when they were champions. Don't ask me who else was on the team. I don't know. Don't ask me who they played against. I don't know. All I know is that's when I kind of really stopped. I was already slowing down, but back in, 95, 96 is when I was like, this is all fixed. Now, to answer his question, it's 20 years ago because this is 2016. So there's your answer. It wasn't like I was just making something, I'm throwing out a lie. It was that I couldn't pinpoint when exactly it was when I was making the videos because I really wasn't trying. I didn't think anybody would call me out on it. So there is your answer. Another young man said, well, you still watch it anyway. And I'm like, maybe you didn't see the last 6 episodes that I put out within the last 2 weeks of the NBA is fixed, but I constantly say that I do not watch the NBA. I get my stats from what little I know off of what other people are saying, uh, or the news. So if it's kind of big in the news, because I read the news every day, Yahoo News. If it's big in the news, then I kind of pick it up. And other stuff I know just because of conversations with people, and I used to watch it back in the day. So I'm not an expert. Like, I don't make money off of following the NBA. I should because you guys really like these videos. But nonetheless, a lot of people talk about sports because, the ad revenues on YouTube. I think I've made $10, talking to you guys about sports. And that's cool. But the money isn't really the drive. The drive is to wake us up. In my if you look at my videos, I don't have a lot of hits. I think the one video I had for the NBA's fix is almost 3,000 hits. That's excellent to me because some of my videos got like 2 or 3 hits when I'm talking about this stuff. I just don't get a lot of hits. So it's not the money that's driving this. It's the simple fact that it really is fake. And some people just won't wake up to that. And because ignorance is bliss. I mean, people want to party. They want to have a good time. The NBA brings a good time. No harm, no foul. But the NBA brings a lot of undercoated stuff that you're not paying attention to. And that's the whole idea of having a fake game. Because they want you to see what's going on over here while you're not seeing what's going on over here. That's really what's going on. It's another way to blind you from what's really happening in this world. Like, we're going up in smoke. Like, you do. With all the bad stuff that's happening in our nation, and all this stuff about terrorists, and I don't think the guy was a terrorist, he was just a Muslim, and all the shootings this year, and all the people who shot a bunch of people this year, they're not terrorists because, you know, they just happen to be a different color or religion. But the one guy who who shot a bunch of people this year, he's a terrorist. Um, and it just like all that smoke and mirrors is going on. You know what I'm saying? All that, violence is going on, and we're just being played, and that's what really irks me. We are being played. We are being played like we're stupid. And that's what they want us to be. We're not dumb, because you're born dumb. But stupid is a choice. And that's what these sports are all about to me. They want you to be blind and they want you to be stupid. They don't want you to really pay attention to what's going on out there. They don't want you to rage against police brutality. They don't want that. Although the Gray case out in uh, those all those police were acquitted. I mean, that's just not right. That man was murdered. You see what I mean? So it just that's what sickens me. And I mean, I don't blame this all on the NBA. I'm saying that the NBA is part of a problem for us, and it's part of a solution for them. That's what I'm saying. Now, I love to talk about sports. I'll be talking about the Olympics coming up. I do. I love to talk about sports. I love to talk about good stats. I like to talk about individuals when they do something, especially outside of sports. Like I said, I met LeBron James. I mean, or I was in the same place he was. I was close to him, and that was good enough for me. I'm not a, a freak out fan or anything. We just happened to be in the same club. This was years ago in Cleveland. So, I like the athletes out, when they're doing something good in a community. I dig that. I applaud that when they have all this money that they're putting back into the places where they grew up. Even musicians like Fetty Wap going to his high school and saying, "Hey, bring back the principal because basically they're trying to fire the principal because the principal did a video of Fetty Wap in the high school, but the principal they allowed the principal to do it, but when they saw the music, they was just like, "Nah, you can't be talking about this in high school." But it's like, why did you tell him he could do it? You know who this is. You know it's Fetty Wap. So, and nonetheless, I like it when athletes give back to the community, not necessarily money. Just show love to the people who pay you. I dig like that. I dig. I'm with that 100%. But with all the menagerie that's going on and all the racism in the NBA and the one guy calling Magic Johnson the N word and it's just too much. So all I'm saying, people, is you want to watch the NBA, watch it, but don't watch the NBA and think that it's an honest game because it's not. It's not set up to be honest. It's set up just for you to be blind and have a good time while you're doing it, while the world itself is going up in smoke. It's your boy Tone 202. Peace.